Hello, today I'll be showing you how to install lowering springs on your K11 Nissan Micra. These springs were kindly given to me by a follower on TikTok. If you're not following the TikTok, that's where it's at. Go check it out. I've never done this before, so if I manage to do it, I'm sure you can too. Let's get to work.
Ooh, boy, install it. Oh, for God's sake!
With the car up on ramps now, we're going to put jack stands, break the nuts on the wheel and take the wheel off, take the strut out. So here we go. So we have the car up in the air with the wheels off. We're about to take the first strut out. We're going to start off by removing these two 17mm bolts. We're going to use a big bar to get more leverage because they're very, very stuck. With those two bolts out, we have removed the brake line from the strut and we are ready to undo these and drop the strut. And just like that, with only those 4 bolts out, the strut is out. Now let's compress the spring. Now we are compressing the stock spring. We can see that the strut is free from the spring, so now we can go ahead and release it. We have the stock spring out. We're now compressing the lowering springs to put them on the strut. Where's the strut? It's here. Oh, it's there. There. Now we have the new spring compressed on the strut. We're going to put the caps. Give us the cap, yeah? There we go. That's one. Where's the other one? Good lad. Where's the nut? It's like upside down. Now we're going to put the strut back in one piece. With the new spring on the strut, we can put it back on the car. So just do all the steps backwards. These 2 nuts are on. I'm just going to go and tighten this one a little bit more now that it's in a sturdy place. This little clip holding the brake line onto the strut was a bit hard to get off and on. You just need to pry it off from here and then hammer it back with this little lip on the outside and the clip going through the little channel there, and it'll basically hold it in place from going anywhere. And once you have these two 17mm nuts and bolts tight, you're pretty much done. So I'm going to go ahead and repeat the process on the other side, and then I'm going to move on to the back. The struts are back on, so are the wheels. We're ready to move on to the back. The rear end is on jacks, and we are going to go ahead and undo this bolt holding in a shock absorber, and then we're going to drop this whole assembly to make space for the spring to come out. With this drop down and the assembly on the scissor jack, the spring was just able to be a little pushed down and it's out. Now time to put the new one in. And just like this, we managed to push the spring in. It was very easy, much easier compared to the front. So that's how you do the rear. I'm going to go ahead and do the other one once I put this back. And once this is back in, you are done. Now be careful with this little brake line. You don't want to stretch it too much, you might damage it. You can take this off the assembly. That's out. You're done. You can put the wheel back on and lower the car. And just like that, we have all the new springs on the car. It is not much lower. We started off with 16 centimeters from here to here, and now we have like 14, 13, somewhere around there. But the car is definitely much, much stiffer. What I've realized with the stock springs on is that if you push down here on the tow hook, the entire car just dips down. But now with the lowering springs on, I can actually notice that that side of the car is actually lifting a bit, and the car is much stiffer, so that's great. You can also tell that the car stops shaking much, much faster. And all of those things I've managed to notice without even driving the car. So I'm sure that they will perform great compared to the stock springs. So there you go. I hope you found this video helpful. Any more questions, leave a comment or DM me on Instagram, and I shall see you in the next one. Thank you very much for watching.